Let's do some hot topics, folks. So this is not good news. It says leptospirosis and gastroenteritis alerts. Because of what you're seeing on the screen, the Ministry of Health issued alerts about those, I guess there's diseases, leptospirosis and gastroenteritis, and they're urging the public to look out for associated symptoms because of the rains over the past few days. By the way, what they say, the rain finished or it coming today again? What they say? It is going to finish today? Wait, say Everard, it should finish today, so we should get rain today. We might, all right. Well, all the Metaphysics people in here telling me that. The dangers of swimming or wading in water which has resulted from flooding or eating foods that might have been contaminated with animal urine. So that's what we'd call leptospirosis and gastroenteritis. They said parents are being advised that if any of these symptoms occur, they should seek medical attention immediately, as leptospirosis should be treated with antibiotics. However, the minister said if the disease is not treated, the person can develop kidney damage, meningitis, liver failure, respiratory distress, and in rare cases, death. And it also says gastroenteritis is a condition that causes irritation and inflammation of the stomach and intestines. And that also says it can cause death, especially in young kids less than 5 years old. So you really and truly have to be very, very, very careful with that one. So that's not great news. Well, it's an alert, so they're not saying it's all over the place. It's an alert, and just because of what happens, because sometimes the water gets, I've always found it strange that sometimes you have very heavy rain, but then you kind of don't have any water, and sometimes that's done deliberately because of the stuff that gets in the water, and I guess the powers that be have to ensure that they clean that up. All right, what's the next one? Well, this one, the top one said something different from what you're telling me, but this one says, and this came out for the Daily Gleaner, boisterous passenger causes emergency landing of flight from Jamaica to Canada. So they're reporting that they were forced to make an emergency stop in Florida because a passenger attacked the crew with coffee pots and tried to open the cabin door during the flight. Eh? And the plan was what after that? So they say Brandon Michael Cornea had to be tied down to his seat by crew members and other passengers. The FBI reportedly contacted the crew members from about 7:30, and he yelled at a few passengers for looking at him. He later talked about wanting to take down the plane and grab the coffee pot. How he must went take down the plane with the coffee pot? When confronted by a flight attendant, he attempted to open the rear cabin exit door. And the witnesses said that went on for about 45 minutes before he was restrained and the plane landed in Orlando. He was arrested at the airport and charged with assault or intimidation of the flight crew member and interfering with the performance of their duties. Whee. I still want to know what he must go and do with the coffee pot. Lick the pilot, but him can't reach to the cockpit. Bright Spark over there say he must go and lick the pilot to the coffee pot. All right. Plenty of things going on in Venezuela that shouldn't be happening. Lots of protests. They're not too certain what the government is all about. And the folks in the United States are suggesting that if we're not careful, Venezuela could end up like Syria. That's not news, not good news at all. The UN Security Council consultations on Venezuela because the crisis is getting worse. And the Trump administration wants to prevent another conflict like Syria, North Korea, South Sudan, says the US Ambassador Nikki Haley. She's went Venezuelan Ambassador Rafael Ramirez, and I was listening and watching, and he strongly rejected the United States bringing his country's political dispute to the United Nations most powerful body, and he accused Washington of again trying to interfere in our domestic issues. Nearly 2 months of political unrest set off by an attempt by President Nicolas Maduro's socialist government to nullify the opposition-controlled Congress. That was in late March. But demonstrations have escalated into a vehicle for airing grievances against the government for triple-digit inflation, food shortages, and a rise in crime. Well, there you go. We have to be careful that the whole world don't start to do that. Meanwhile, back on the home front with Mr. Trump, so he fired the FBI director, and then the Washington Post carried a story that he gave Russia important information. What's the word he used? Classified information. So they shouldn't get it. So then he sent out one of his surrogates, and he came out and said, I was in the meeting, nothing like that never happened. It's lie them telling on the great president. And then the great president come out and said, but it's true, I did it. This is after him sent out the man to say nothing don't go so. Then him say, yeah, I did it, so what? And him say, I did it because I could. How the man end up as president, please? Well, that's it, though. Can I take another sip? Yes. I love it still. Nobody don't want to come sit over beside me, come work with me. Wait, no man, I'm taking the sip first. You just say I could take it and then have a birthday greeting. I have one single one, but it's today I didn't need plenty. All right, Everett, as the manager. You know, say you're working with me this man. We are getting messages here, you know. Okay, then I soon respond to that. Where are we going now? I want a picture, and the picture is right there. Easy, Everett. This is Jardel Clayton, and Jardel's birthday is today. Easy, Jardel. I wonder if you can really play that. Jardel, your greeting coming from your mom, Della, your dad, Chris, and the rest of the family. I hope you have a brilliant day today. I wonder if you can just start playing the keyboard now. Hello? I guess it's a picture saying you can't do it. So Jardel, have a great day today. And actually that is the only birthday I have this morning. So as the great Empress Camille would say, for all those in the in the children homes, it's your birthday today, have a great one. Happy birthday, folks. We're going to drink some tea.
I know we will, because our hearts tell us so.